Have you ever wanted to build a simple casino in Minecraft, but you didn't know how? Lucky for you, this is the video you need. Today, I will be showing you how to make a simple casino inside of Minecraft using redstone. So to use this casino, it's pretty simple for the user. All you have to do is walk up to this shulker box right here and place in your diamonds for a chance of winning a reward. For this build, you are going to need 2 redstone comparators, 2 redstone repeaters, 5 hoppers, 9 redstone dust, 1 redstone torch, 3 droppers, a bunch of building blocks, 2 storage containers of any kind. One is going to be visible to the user and one is not. So for the one visible to the user, if you can afford a shulker box, I recommend doing a cool colored shulker box, and an optional carpet. For the item sorter, you are going to need 1 payment item and 44 renamed items of any kind. So this payment item is gonna be what you want people to pay with, and these filter items can be anything renamed. And then finally, you're going to need 8 random items. So I have some stone, granite, and stuff like that. And then you're gonna need 1 boat of any variety. Great, now that you have all the resources you are going to need for this build, let's get started. So the first thing you're going to want to do is build up 2 blocks and place a shulker box. So this can be any storage device, but a shulker box looks the best in my opinion. So we're going to go with a shulker box. And now we're going to clear a little bit of space under here. We are going to place a hopper going into that block, a hopper going into that block, a hopper going into that block, and finally a hopper placing down. Now what we're going to do is we are going to come around back and dig out a few blocks. Now that we have some blocks dug out, we're going to go 1, 2, 3 with our building blocks. We're going to put a building block here. We're going to clear out a little bit more space. We're going to put a building block there. And we're going to put a building block here and clear this block out. Now that we have done that, we're going to take a redstone comparator and we are going to put it like this. There we go, very nice. We can replace that block now. We're going to put 3 redstone dust right here. We're going to take a redstone repeater and run it right into this block. And we're going to take a redstone torch and put it right here. Now we have to set up this item filter. So we're going to go ahead and put our payment item in. I have to get an unnamed diamond though. So I have a diamond now, so we're going to go ahead and put that right here. And we are going to take our 44 renamed items and we're going to put them in like this. Now that we have that done, we're going to come down here and place a barrel right like that. Now what we can do is we can fill some of this back in with some dirt. Now we are going to take a repeater and place it right here. Now we are going to place a dropper on top of the block that the repeater is going into. You can go ahead and replace this with a building block. And then we're going to place a hopper right like this. And we have to get this randomizer all sorted out. So if we go ahead and do this, just like that, that is going to give us a 1 in 9 chance of a prize. Now you can adjust this however you like, but you have to have at least 1 boat. And if you want it to be random, you have to have at least 1 item that stacks 264. So it can't be something like an ender pearl or a snowball. That won't work. So say I wanted to have a 1 in 2 chance, I would go ahead and take out all the items except for the cobblestone and the oak boat. But I'm going to stick with a 1 in 9 chance, so this looks good. Now what we're going to do is we are going to take a comparator output from here. What we're going to do next is we are going to go down to here and place some redstone dust, and actually we're going to come back here and place a repeater right here. And then we're going to run some redstone dust into these 2 droppers. They should be 1 block apart from here. And on top of this dropper, we can go ahead and add a carpet. And that is actually the entire system done. Now what we can do is we can come back through and cover it up with some blocks. You can also encase the redstone if you don't feel like doing terraforming. So you can just make a big wall around it like this. I just realized that I made a little mistake on my part. Make sure not to block off any of the redstone lines, because if you do, it will break the system. So now that you have this thing all decorated the way that you want, this system should be fully functional. So let's test it out by grabbing some diamonds and some prizes first of all. So let's go ahead and just do some building blocks as prizes. let's go ahead and do a quick test. So we're going to go ahead and put 1 stack of diamonds in, and we should be seeing some items appearing from our dropper. Oh, and there it was right there. We have gotten a prize and another one. So as you can see, this is working very well. And now let's do some lights to it. These are not necessary, but I think they look pretty cool. So if you want these, stick around for a minute. So for these redstone lights, you can really do them wherever you want. So I'm going to go ahead and make a little outline for them right up here. So we're going to go ahead and make this outline for them. And let's go ahead and place the redstone lights. I like to do them behind by 1 and then put end rods in front of them, but that's just my preference. Then we are going to go ahead and place these repeaters. This one's going to be set to 2 ticks, this one's going to be set to 3 ticks, and this one's going to be set to all 4 ticks of delay. So now what we're going to do is we are going to go ahead and place some redstone dust here. We're going to place a block here with a repeater on 4 ticks of delay. And then we are going to come out and we're going to place an observer that looks like this. And then an observer the opposite way. And as you can see, these lights are now functioning. So you can mess around with the timings a little bit if you want. So these are the timings that I showed in the start of the video, and I did not realize that if you have blocks in front of these repeaters, that it actually makes a difference in the timing, but I actually like this a lot better than what I just showed. So if you want to do this, you're going to have to move your observer clock back 1, and it's going to be going into this 4-tick delay repeater, and these 3 redstone dust, with a 1-tick, a 2-tick, and a 3-tick repeater, all going into blocks. This can be any block, of course, and you might want to conceal this, or you can just leave it open if nobody's going to see this from the backside. And that's pretty much it for this tutorial. If you enjoyed, make sure to smash that like button, comment down below, and subscribe. Until next time, I'm out. Peace!